Right, sorry about that. Wow. Donald Derrick.
Yep.
Thank you.
Well,
It's a hard act to follow.
I was going to say, I can't top that one at all, but I do have to say that I'm also here to speak in defense of keeping the funding for the maintenance of the Wharenui pool. I moved into Riccarton about 4 years ago, bought a small house there, and I go to the Wharenui Center all the time. I go to Box Fit 2 to 3 times a week. I do yoga there once a week, and I swim there as often as I can. And I found already that it's much easier to swim during the summer months than the winter months, because in the winter months, I'm not good at sharing a lane with 2 or 3 other people, and that's the only option that ends up being left at the swimming times for us. And I know that the reasoning behind closing down the funding for maintenance of the Wharenui pool is that there's a new center that's being built in the middle of the city that will meet a lot of needs, and I'm very grateful for that. But the swimming needs in this city are multiples of what is already being provided, and there's no way that this pool won't still be full all the time if it's kept open. Also, while I have a good income, I don't own a car and don't want to own a car. To go out and swim, I would basically have to get a car or lose quite a lot of time on mass transit. I have a very busy life as a lecturer at the university and don't have that kind of time, so I'd end up getting a car if I wanted to swim. I don't want to use those resources, and I don't want to pollute the environment in order to access the pool. So I definitely stand in defense of the Wharenui pool. A side thing I also mentioned, I'm noticing that there's a thought about adding a new tax in relation to water use. That tax in some ways makes sense to me, but the way it seemed to be written is it's going to be based on household if you use a certain amount over, which will be very hard on families in particular. We have a lot of stresses on families in our society. We don't do much in general to encourage people to have children. It's basically an expense that people take on themselves. It's very hard on them. And I would like to support keeping on seeing wonderful families in my neighborhood. That's it.
Thank you. Does anyone have any questions? I think it's a very, very helpful submission. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.